Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we are going to jump in and do a read, and this is going to be for you and who, and that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or one side of a situation and another, all right? So this is going to be a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. I am going to pull a card just for you to start off with my coaching cards, and what we're going to do is focus in on it's going to be about love, because my bi-weeklies are about love, right? So let's go ahead and focus on what's going to be most important to you the first 2 weeks of May, or the first half of May, and what's going to be most important that you need to be aware of, okay? Let's take a look at what that is for you here, okay? Woo! Here we go. All right, so this is saying be fair, okay? This is about being fair to you and other people, and perhaps within a relationship or situation. So it's a good reminder that that sometimes, I know that sometimes when we get into relationships or situations that we can sometimes unconsciously hold others to perhaps unreasonable standards is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Okay. And so what this is saying is to really check in with yourself as it pertains to that, and making sure that not only for yourself, but also for others within a relationship or situation, that you're checking in and also being fair. This is about, ease up or increase the standards within a relationship or situation to make sure that they're somewhat in a kind of an equitable balance of some sort. And we know it always can't be like that, but you're going to know when that really is bothering you, or it's really a big deal, because this is saying is that treat others the way that you want to be treated within a relationship or situation, and expect others to treat you with that same respect right back. Okay, so this is coming up for some of you that's going to be very important. Okay, so really just kind of take a look at your most important relationships, love or otherwise, and this is saying and that includes a relationship with yourself too, balancing things out, your energy and that type of thing too. But really, are you practicing fairness with yourself and others within these situations? Okay, so that's what's coming out here. I am going to pull a card as it relates to any advice that can help you within this process. So let me put this aside. Let's see if there's anything that's going to help you with this process. Okay. What's going to help Cancer first 2 weeks in terms of them being fair and getting fairness and respect and equitable treatment in their relationships and situations, okay? What is going to be key? Here we go. What do we have here? Nice. Walk your truth. Wow, look at this, guys. Walk your truth. Hey, right? Definitely walking your truth here. So this is really what this says, is that it's about encouraging you. You're being guided, Cancer, to follow your heart. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. You're being guided to follow your heart here. Okay, now this is about in all that you do. Now it's a 35 card that reduces to an 8, and 8s are about balance, right? It's about achieving some sort of balance here. Like the energy is equal. It's a really good give and take. And again, being fair, right? Balanced and fair. But this is coming through. This is about when it comes to following your dreams or whatever that is, in love or otherwise, it wants you to follow your heart. Okay, and this is saying is that you, even though that others might mock you or they might criticize you, just know, don't let that sway you. Follow your heart, because a lot of times that really comes that comes within a place of fear within that other person. All right, and that's what this card is wanting you to know, right? And that fear is what keeps them trapped in their own repetitions or their wheel of illusions. You need to focus on you, and that's going to be key, right? Your own truth. And so that's what I feel that's coming through here for you. Okay, and don't be surprised that that when you start doing this and you start, everything that maybe other people are discouraging you in some way. But I wouldn't be surprised that they're going to come back to you like bees to honey, okay, later on, all right? And that's what this wants to let you know. And they're going to want to know what your secret is, okay? I'm just saying. mean? That's what's coming through. All right. And that's what I feel. It's like that cosmic connection that you have with you and source and spirit, whatever that is for you. So, be willing to walk your truth, right? In the powers of love, and really it really helps you enter into that world of manifestation, and it allows you to manifest things as you see fit that wants to come through. So this is really cool, guys. Okay. So, just know that there's going to be some synchronistic events that are going to happen and take place. And it's going to be for your benefit. So I want you to be definitely, it's all about a positive outcome is assured. Okay. So I think the biggest thing to remember, guys, here is to know that I follow my heart in all that I do, and a positive outcome is assured. So write that down in the comments, guys. Start it off and start your month off right, and start getting that into play. Whatever time that you get this, whatever time is the right time that you get this message, right? So the biggest key is I follow my heart in all that I do, and a positive outcome is assured. Right? And so it is. So put that into your vibration so you can kind of start living it, breathing and acting in on it, and know that, right? So walk your path. That's what's coming through here, guys. So I'm going to put this aside, and then I'm going to go ahead and focus on your read, and let's go ahead and jump in to see where you're at. All right. So where are you at right now? All right. Let's take a look at where Cancer's at right now. Here we go. First card. Whoo, what is this? Seven of Voices. So, wow. This is the Seven of Swords. So this is all about maybe some sort of betrayal or deception within a relationship or situation. All right. Okay. It's air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. And then I get the Knight of Materials. Someone might be coming towards you with some sort of message or motion as it pertains to something that they want to bloom, and they're willing to put the work into it. So I feel that maybe there's been deception in the past, but then someone wants to maybe perhaps come forward. Could have someone that might have water and earth in their chart. And if this is you taking on your own energy here, for some of you that are unattached, this is really focusing in on, at least at this time, this is really focusing on having faith that there's no longer deception, and you're putting your time, energy, and efforts into something that is going to bloom for you and have the wreath of success and grow, right? That's the only thing that's what you want to do. So interesting, guys, very interesting. All right, let's take a look. Anything else? Eight of Emotions. So this is about creating change. This is about this is the Eight of Cups. So this is about escaping. This is about escaping a situation maybe that you felt like that in a relationship or situation was like going into the black hole, right? Into this type of energy that you weren't really used to. But this is about moving on from that, right? Creating change and walking away to get your balance, right? So you might have someone come through for an opportunity, and maybe they were a little bit deceptive in the past, okay? And I don't know, I feel that you kind of saw right through that, but I think that walking away is what brought you balance here, okay? So that's what I see coming through here. Tell me a little bit more about this Eight of Emotions, this Eight of Emotions here. Give me one more card on here. Three of Inspiration. Yeah. You know what this is really talking about? This is about, communication. This is about, preparing. This is about knowing that what you've come from, and then where you want to go to, and planning that out, right? So preparation and foresight, like you're walking away and now preparing about what it is that you really want, right? And it could be not from that. You could be walking away from this type of energy, right? That you're not going to uphold this type of energy with a particular person, place, or thing, right? And this could be walking away from old energy. I'm going to pull out a card on what you're walking away from and what you need to surrender to here in terms of where you're at right now. Just curious on what that is for you here. What is that coming through here? Surrendering to denial. This is like surrendering that this is not really happening, that the situation with this person, place, or thing, whatever you find yourself in, is not really happening. This is about truly seeing things exactly as they are, right? Exactly as they are, as it is, right? And in fact, if you might want to watch Sagittarius's video because, or check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well, because this really came out. A lot of information came out in terms of this as is type, and it was really helpful. But this is really walking away from something without denying the difficulties. It's kind of saying like you can keep going and going, but you know it's eroding at you, and you know that it's bringing you into this dark space, and you move towards the light, right? You're moving towards the light, right? And you want things to grow and prosper. And if they're not, it's like kind of like walking away, right? Knowing when it's good to walk away to get the balance you need. So that's what I see coming through here. So there is a denial that it's like really clearly, you know, you want to step away from something so you can clearly see the situation, and then you can make the best decision as much as you can. Okay, don't deny the difficulties because you want to see things exactly as you are. Don't put on the blindfold just because you don't want to see them. Maybe they're too hot, they're too, you know, whatever the case may be. No, they can still be hot but toxic. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, so that's what's coming through here. All right, and let's take a look at the love cards and take a look at what's to come through here. Oh boy, that's tough, you know. I mean, you can allow second chances, you know, when, especially, you know, if that's the case sometimes. But I'll tell you, when it comes to third or fourth, it's like, oh, geez, right? Okay, so there you have it. Where you at right now? Locked out. It's kind of like, I think that you're not giving access to other people, and you've kind of locked certain things out, certain behaviors that you're going to tolerate and what you won't. So maybe you or this other person has been locked up, but I kind of think you've made yourself a little bit hard to reach. And yeah, you're going within. You're going within. It's kind of like before you bloom, before this blooms, it's like this is about withdrawing from the world and getting some space that you need for you. And that's what I see coming through. So you're kind of locking things out a little bit in terms of love and the situation and focusing on you. Let's take a look at what it is, your opportunity here. What's your opportunity? Opportunity, what do we have? So we have got here the Page of Emotions and the Empress energy. So the pages are all about a message coming through, right? And emotions is about cup. So this is an opportunity for a message of love that's coming through to you, okay? So, you know, kind of she's wearing that love card, you know, kind of that shirt there. And this is really about an opportunity. You could get a message from a fellow water sign or someone who's got water in their chart. That's coming through here, or you're taking on that energy. And then I get the Empress energy, which, you know, she's all about birthing of something new. But I truly feel that there's an opportunity of someone wanting, you know, a birthing of something new as it pertains to love with you, and you're going to get a message from that. Okay, that's what's coming through, guys. Really clear. Okay, anything else that wants to come out for you here? Let's take a look. Yeah, tradition. You're really looking at your tradition, your morals, your values, and things like that. And that's what's, you know, heightening. And you're seeing, what do you really want? You know, what lights your light up, right? Because you're all about beauty, creativity, you know, and birthing of something new. But you're looking at your traditions and values and seeing how does this person, place, or thing, does this fit in, right? So that's what I'm seeing coming through here, guys. Just shutting off a reminder there. Sorry, guys. A little reminder pop up. So yeah, that's what I see here. What is your challenge? What is your challenge? Okay. What is your challenge here? Let's take a look. What's your challenge? Okay. What do we have here? So we have the King of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Very intellectual, very clear thinking, right? They think within the head. Very smart and wise. Could be very good looking as well. I also get the Six of Voices, which is the Six of Swords, again, sword energy, and this is having growth, right? This is about growing and moving forward and, you know, transitioning. So this is about maybe you're transitioning from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so you might have that in your chart as well, but you're at that moment that you're in between, right? You're not where you want to be, but you're not where you're where you want right yet. You're not where you were before. You're not where you want to be, but you're right in the middle, right? So you're kind of going through that little energy that's a little uncomfortable. But this is. You could be dealing with an air sign, a fellow air sign here is what I feel here. And that is, there's been some sort of challenge, right? And it's about you're deciding whether or not to walk away. Let's take a look. What do we have? Wishes. Wishes coming through true, dreams comes to fruition. So maybe there's a wish that you have with an air sign coming through here, guys. Could very much well be the case. Maybe you've wanted something from them. Let's take a look. Anything more, but it's been a challenge. Wow. Maybe that you always wish that you could have an opportunity for them. And then when they finally come through, your feelings just faded. They just faded away. Maybe it took a little long. Maybe maybe you're losing interest because, and maybe things are kind of falling apart because things just aren't changing. And you're all about change and growth. And what I feel here is that things are maybe falling apart here. And that's the challenge. Okay. Wow, guys. Let's take a look at what is your strength. What is your strength here? What is your strength? This wants to come out. Oh, too many, guys. I'm not going to take them all here. Let's take a look. What is the strength card for Cancer first half of May 2021? What does Cancer need to know most first half of May, especially as it pertains to their love life? Okay, so let's take a look at what that is. Here it is. What is it? Two of Inspiration. So this is about making progress and discovering that of which you want, right? The little telescope at the bottom, wanting to see the light, and really focusing on what it is that they want. Maybe you're studying the stars. So yeah, but the Two of Inspiration, this is about making, this is about progress or discovering something, making progress within your inspirations and doing what it is that you love. You're making progress. Anything else? The Sun card. Whoa. This is, my gosh, this is beautiful. It's like, hey, I want to move towards the light, right? And I want a little piece of more light. Well, boom, here it is, right? The Sun card. So it just moves right into that. And so maybe it's through meditation and spending some time alone that really helps. And that's your strength. It's going to give you a lot more clarity, right? The Sun card, good vibrations is your strength. So carrying those good vibrations, guys, it's going to be really important for you here, okay? So definitely continue to make progress. Keep those affirmations going, keeps inspired action going. Changing any sort of old belief systems is going to be very key for you here. Yeah, and it's kind of like you're focused on good vibrations, and the other person, maybe perhaps that you're not listening to the other person, or the other person's not listening to you. Okay, maybe you're just not listening to the old ways of doing things. If someone is inconsiderate in some way. Okay, anything else? Yeah, you're kind of sheltered off. Like you're focusing, for some of you, it could be that you maybe have some trust issues regarding a relationship or situation, but trust issues are going to keep you away from love too. So I want you to know that if love comes your way, it's not pulling up the umbrella every single time and not listening. There is an opportunity of something to come through here for you. So be careful that you're not being distrustful, because then you'll distrusting, how do I want to say it? Let me back up here. You'll attract distrusting people around you. Okay, so really focus on not any sort of trust issues, on where that is truly stemming from. Okay, and let that be something really important for you to focus in on. So yeah, and surrender to any sort of frustration. Okay. Because maybe that you have been frustrated with a person, place, or thing in a relationship, but this is saying surrender to it. Surrender to it. Let it go. Let it be. This is saying because it wants you to, your key to resolving the situation here is taking a breath, centering yourself, right? Getting some sort of meditation, centering yourself, right? Getting in good vibrations here, and then regroup and approach the situation more calmly. Okay, so you might be frustrated as it pertains to love. Maybe someone's just not listening to you or responding. It could be the case as well. Okay, what's your best way forward? What's your best way forward? We'll jump into this other person. Best way forward. What do we have? Best way forward, the Star card. Woo! Okay, now you could have Aquarius in your chart, or you could be in the spotlight carrying on this energy, but continue to focus on your healing, continue to focus on your truth, right? Your soul's truth, whatever that is, whatever's going into play. You're definitely in the spotlight. Others, definitely, see you, right? And it's really being that star. It keeps you balanced. It's a 17 card reducing to an 8, bringing balance. So keep doing what you do, right? Best way to move forward is be the star that you are. Focus on that, right? And anything else that wants to come through in terms of what you need to know. Standing in your power. 9 of Inspiration coming to fruition, right? Standing in your power. Now, this is the 9 of Wands, but what I feel that this tells me is that really standing in your power, your energy, right? This is like the sacral chakra color too. A lot of energy here having to do with that, and this is also, coming to fruition in terms of not giving up. You're going to continuously persist and keep going. And that's what the universe says in terms of following your truth, to really focus in on that, right? Focus in on that, and to, be fair within a relationship or situation, and be fair to you, right? But being the star card is, it's really coming through here. That's what you need to know. Standing in your power and do not give up. Be inspired. Continue to move forward in that star energy, and anything else. Yeah, this is about income and money, being very practical and trying to focus on your stability of your investments that you're making, and making wise decisions, right? It's kind of like you're living this dream, and it almost seems like bliss to you that you're able to make money and do what you do, by doing that. And there also could be an opportunity. I think you've got someone in your life that is the one, okay? This is about completion, right? This is about a perfect match. You're going to have an opportunity. There is an opportunity for love that's coming through in your strength, and it wants you to start trusting, right? Trust yourself, make wise decisions, but there is going to be an opportunity. This is about a perfect match coming through here. So what you need to know moving forward is you're going to find your perfect match, and it's going to feel like you're on cloud 9, okay? But continue to focus on you and on your stability and such, and focus on those trust issues too, right? And any sort of frustration, within a situation, right? In making sure things are fair and balanced in a relationship or situation. Let's take a look at this other person. What is this other person? Where are they at right now? This other person? Where's this other person at? Where are they at? I get Ace of Emotions. So this is an opportunity. Wow. This is about compassion and intimacy. So just when we see you're going to find that perfect match, right? This other person pops up over here, and this is about intimacy and compassion. There's someone that's definitely offering that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they could have that in their chart. Okay, so do note that. Now, and feel free, guys, to reverse the messages as you see fit, because you might resonate with one side more than the other when it gets into this a little bit. Now, this other person, yeah, they could have water within their chart, but they've got a lot of love for you. They've got a lot of intimacy and compassion towards you. Anything else? Yeah, this is about letting go of the burdens. This is about letting go of the burdens. What they're doing is they're letting go of the burdens of a relationship or situation. Could be doing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. They could have air or and water in their chart, but they want a new beginning. But this is about letting go of the burdens. Yeah, so it's got to be letting go of the burdens here. Yeah, and then I get and then making a choice. So this person is letting go of the burdens of the past, and an opportunity to make a choice. 7 of Cups is what this is here. So, there's lots of fish in the sea. Which one am I going to choose? Am I going to choose the one with the sunglasses on? Am I going to choose the one with the shark fin on it? It's about making choices, and the spotlight's on this person making a choice right now is what I feel, okay? So they're in the process of making a choice. Let's take a look at what the love cards have to say. Let's take a look. They got choices here, guys. Yeah. A new door, opening a new door to love. Okay, so there is opening a new door to experience love. Maybe they shut love out before, but this is about their opening up, and this is about ridding of any sort of trauma and drama or any sort of chaos of the past. Right? They're getting rid of that, and this is about flowing with ease and not forcing things. So they are learning maybe some of that's what they need to do. You both are, which is fairness, flowing, and it's very, very key. Wow. Let's take a look at what this person wants most from you. What does this person want most from you? What does this person want most from you? What do they want most? A new beginning. The cycles changes. So the karmic cycle has changed, guys. All right. It's about an opportunity that from some fresh energy to leap forward. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter. This is luck. Okay. So what they want most from you is a new beginning, new fresh energy to start again, right? And get rid of the old. The Death card. This is Capricorn energy. So getting rid of the this kind of energy here. Wow. Excuse me. I should say Scorpio energy. Sorry about that, guys. Scorpio energy is the Death card. And this is about really focusing on a brand new beginning. You might have Scorpio in your chart, the other person might have it in theirs, but this is, about some sort of death. But what this did, it's a 13 card, it reduces to a 4 that brings in balance, which creates, a new opportunity. So something had to be let go before a new beginning can start, all right? So this old way of doing things, or an old, if there's another person or whatever the case may be, it's just saying is that something needed to end before this could go, okay? Just saying, okay? So that's what they want most from you, a new beginning and letting go of the old, okay? Yeah, they feel abandoned and alone and closed off from you. Okay, they feel that their chair is empty. Right? Their chair of love. All right, and they want second chances. It's a love story. Yeah, there's definitely they want a second chance. What is it that they like most about you? What do they like most about you? What do they like most about you? Two of materials. So the Four of Pentacles and the Tower card. Okay, so they like that you are able to focus on your stability, right, and your security after something has ended and you've gone through a major change in life. They love the fact that you're able to build yourself up almost from nothing. All right, and that's what they like most about you. Okay, anything else from the love cards that they like most about you? Wow, that you feel that you're not going to be involved with any sort of empty feelings or a boring routine. You want things to change, right? Because you know that that's going to lead to unrequited love. All right, so you're not going to put up with that. I think that for some of you, it's like if there's not some sort of fairness in this. Yeah, it's like because otherwise you'll end up being void, heartbroken, and that type of thing. So maybe that there has been some sort of this is about maybe in the past you were brokenhearted, right? And so now you've kind of closed up a little bit, and so that's what I feel that's coming into place. But they feel that that now that's time that you can reroute, right? You can reroute from a blocked ascension, and that's what they want to do. What they like most about you is that things are coming to fruition. They want to see things come to fruition, and you plant seeds so they will prosper. So that's what I see. What do they dislike about you? What do they dislike about you? What is it? Oh, Six of Emotions. Okay, so this is about nostalgia, past, that you're focused on the past maybe too much. But this is about growth. Sometimes it's about revisiting the past to learn the lessons, not to stay in it, but to learn the lesson and move forward. And sometimes a reflection is necessary. But you've grown from the past before. You've grown, okay? That you've grown and you've moved on from the past of before. And they dislike you focusing on the past, okay? Anything else? Oh, the Moon card. They dislike that there's things that are hidden about you. Okay, so they can't quite put their finger on it, but that's what's coming through here. The Moon card is an 18 that reduces to a 9, and the 9 is coming to fruition. So whatever is hidden is coming out. Okay, but they dislike that things are hidden. Okay, and anything else? Ace of Voices. They dislike that you've got kind of the power, victory, and clarity, like you kind of see through things really easily, and perhaps that kind of threatens them a little bit or makes them feel a little bit, kind of transparent, Yeah, you see between the mental mind games and the manipulation. So I think that, what they don't like is that you see those strings, you see those mental mind games and manipulation, okay? So interesting, guys. Wow. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually deep dive into this other person a little bit more. If you want to know some more information on what's happening with them and how this is actually going to work. Some of you, this could be a past person. But you do have an opportunity for a new person coming through. I will let you know that as well. So you might have a choice, okay? But if you want to dive in a little bit more in detail in terms of that, we're going to look into a little bit more on, what is their next move. It'll be, what they haven't told you, okay? We'll also find out what their challenge is and what they're most afraid of in the relationship or situation. Messages from either side, and then what they're most impressed by about you. Potential outcome and advice as well. So I hope you go ahead and join me. It's in the description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you next time. And definitely like and subscribe if this resonates with you, okay? All right, until next time, namaste.